our HRD as well as University of Mysore. So briefly, I will introduce Professor L. Rajanna sir, who has put in almost 25 years of service till now. He has served from in different universities. Initially, after his completion of he did his masters and PhD from University of Mysore, and worked on embryological aspect during his PhD. Then, as soon as he completed his PhD, I think before completion of PhD, he got an appointment in PUC. Then he moved to UG College. Then he was appointed as reader directly in KUD, Karnataka University, Dharwad. So he worked there while, and afterwards he moved to Bangalore University as a professor. So since then he is working as professor in Bangalore University. He served as chairman and he served as different member of the different academic bodies and committees within the university as well as in different universities within the state as well as other states of the country. So far he has published 100 more than 105 research articles and guided successfully uh, uh, 14 PhD, almost 20 PhD students so far he has guided, and yeah, 7 MPhil students also he has guided, and he has delivered invited talks in various platforms ranging from Indian Science Congress to different academic bodies. So he has delivered different talks in even earlier. Also, he has delivered talks in different refresher course as a resource person, and a very important contribution is very much important person, particularly in the field of taxonomy and embryology, and also expert in different aspects of plant biology. So he has vast experience in plant biology. So with this brief introduction, I welcome Dr. Rajanna sir to this 16th refresher course organized by UGC-HRDC Center on my personal behalf as well as on behalf of all the participants. So I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. I request you to present your talk, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Kindly share your PPT, sir.
डेस्कटॉप में लिखेंगे Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to HRDC University of Mysore for providing this opportunity to share my knowledge with the well-learned graduates of. I am myself Professor Rajanna, Senior Professor, Department of Botany, Bangalore University, Gnanabharati Campus, Bangalore. You know very well that medicinal plants have unbelievable history in terms of serving humanity in almost all continents of the world.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, voice break ಮತ್ತೆ echo ಬರ್ತಿದೆ sir voice ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಒಂದು ಐದರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಅನ್ಸ್ತದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವು ಇಕ್ಕೋ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Problem, sir? Sir, any problem from your side?
ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು.
Connect ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ದ
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರು ಸರ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ.
ಓಹೋ.
ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ.
Sir, now can you able to hear, sir?
Yes, sir. But breaking, sir. Your voice is breaking.
ಸರ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸರ್. ಸರ್.
Sir, you can continue. I think no problem.
Okay, sir.
Now okay, sir.
As I said, traditional healers have transferred that incredible knowledge from generation to generation. Whatever the knowledge they gain by treating other patients, they have to transfer that incredible knowledge to others. Otherwise, it is very difficult for the next generation to successfully live on this earth. Even modernity or cultural revolutions have not altered in depth wisdom of this natural medicinal paradigm. The operation of the medicinal plants is based on the rich experiences of innumerable healers over centuries, inherited from ancestor to ancestor, healer to healer, and developed through personal experiences over time. The traditional system of treatment, differing in the concept and protocol, exemplifies well-developed systems such as allopathic, homeopathic, Ayurvedic, and Chinese system of treatment. So this traditional system of medicine has been started in green period. We can call it as green period. We have different periods. In the same way, we have green period. That means the Greek civilization was an epoch of science and philosophy. The Greeks have made worthy contribution in pharmaceutical sciences, especially in phytopharmaceuticals. Aristotle has described 500 crude drugs used to cure different pathological conditions. Later, Hippocrates is considered as the father of allopathic medicine. He formulated the first scientific medical paradigm for treatment. He proposed that a large number of pathological conditions were due to disturbance in the normal physiology of human system. The treatment was therefore based on the causes of the diseases to normalize the imbalanced body systems. He has pointed out nearly 400 samples of medicinal substances from plant origin. Later, Theophrastus, a student of Aristotle, has also mentioned 500 crude drugs in his book. Another important name in that is Claudius. He prepared vegetable drugs using different extraction techniques, and he called them as galenicals. And he was the person who introduced the concept of pharmaceuticals. The formulations and to formulate stable and therapeutically effective drug was developed by Claudius, and he wrote some 300 books on these plants. And most of the civilized nations have developed their own materia medica, compiling details about various plants used for therapeutic purposes. Even the archaeological studies have been provided reasonable evidences.
Sir,
Yes.
slides are not moving, sir.
No. The next slide I will show it only. Don't worry.
Okay.
So before actually going to the traditional knowledge of medicinal plants, I am giving a historical background about how exactly the traditional medicine has started. Even archaeological studies have been provided reasonable evidences that the healing properties of the plants were known to people in prehistoric time only. Even Mesopotamians described the use of clay tablets, and there is documented evidence in the use of such tablets by Egyptians. Slides move ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಸರ್.
ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ
ಸರ್ ಹಲೋ ಸರ್.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ?
ಸರ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
Okay. So it tends to be collectively owned and takes a form of stories. In the form of stories, songs, folklore, proverbs, cultural values, beliefs, rituals, community laws, language, then agricultural practices, including the development of plant species and animal breeds. Sometimes this traditional knowledge referred to as an oral traditional, for it is practiced, sung, danced, painted, carved, chanted, and performed down through the millennia. Traditional knowledge is mainly of practical nature, particularly in such fields as agriculture, fisheries, health, horticulture, forestry, and environmental management in general. In a very brief, traditional knowledge is a living body of knowledge passed on from generation to generation within a community. It often forms part of people's cultural and spiritual identity. According to World Intellectual Property Organization, it says that it often forms a part of people's cultural and spiritual identity. If there is no transfer of knowledge from elders to the next generation, it implies that when an elder dies, a library burns. What is the importance of traditional knowledge? Traditional knowledge for several communities acts as their livelihood, then serves food and healthcare needs. It also provides knowledge systems involved as an essential ingredient to achieve sustainable development. Traditional knowledge, in a wider perspective, it's a valuable global economy. essential for conservation and sustainable development of environment. And it is also important for the management of biodiversity. Whenever we converting the biological wealth to economical wealth, it is impossible to see the sustainable development in the modern situation. Therefore, we have to convert the biological wealth into economical wealth. Then only it is possible. Then what do you mean by a traditional medicine? Traditional medicine includes diverse health practices, approaches, knowledge and beliefs, incorporating plants and animals, and are mineral-based medicines, spiritual therapies, manual techniques, and exercises. It can be applied singularly or in combination to maintain well-being as well as to treat, diagnose, or prevent illness. Even in the Indian system of medicine, Ayurveda serves as mainly as medicinal purpose. Ayurvedic medicinal plants are the gateway miracles. If the way of treatment and basic principles of Ayurveda is correct, then Vata, Pitta, Kapha are the three elements which have definite properties to keep our body, mind, and everything in a normal way. Ayurvedic medicinal plants have been classified according to their purposes and according to their properties like Rasa, Guna, Virya, Vipaka. In this way we can classify the medicinal plants, and this classification help us to know and to manage or to work on medicinal plants to cure diseases. Ayurveda says vitiation or abnormal increase in Vata, Pitta, Kapha are the main causes for the diseases in case of human beings. Even the earliest literature on Indian medicinal practice appeared during Vedic period in India. All Vedas such as Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda have contributed to the development of Ayurveda. The Sushruta Samhita and Charaka Samhita are the great encyclopedias of medicine compiled from various sources in 600 BC to 500 BC. Whereas Charaka Samhita has mentioned about 341 plants, and Samhita itself has listed about 760 medicinal plants. And these are among the fundamental works of Indian medicine. Hundreds of plant-based medicines are employed by Ayurvedic practitioners. Some animal products may also be used in the preparation of these Ayurvedic formulations like milk, bones, minerals, including sulfur, arsenic, lead, copper sulfate. All these are used in the preparation of Ayurvedic medicine. Even some metals like gold, silver, and mercury are also consumed as prescribed by the practitioners. Why traditional system of medicine and modern medicine are differ from one another with respect to different aspects such as knowledge protection. With reference to traditional medicine, it is an open access, whereas modern medicine is closed and it is patent protected. That is why they will not disclose any medicine they have invented. And even with reference to the formulation of the traditional medicine, it is always attacked during the consultation with the patient. Whereas in case of the modern medicine, it is a predetermined, and once tested in clinical trials, then only it is possible to observe. And the regulations, with reference to the regulations, virtually none, though some countries have tried to introduce rules and standardization. Whereas on modern medicine, it is extremely tight to point out bringing drugs to the market now cost billions of dollars. And in case of traditional medicine, we have no formal testing as knowledge of effectiveness is handed down through the generation. That means here we are not going to test the formulation that is done, but nowadays even they are also using or subjected for various testing. But in case of modern medicine, it is rigorous trials that happen in different phases. First testing for safety, then for efficacy. Even the dosage, it always varies. In case of traditional medicine, the dosages are unfixed. The amount of medicine given might be roughly similar, but active ingredients can vary largely. Whereas in modern medicine, fixed doses that tend to vary only slightly with age or weight or disease severity. Consultation modern medicine, consultation with both primary, brief and focused, especially as national health system comes under strain. Even with reference to training, both the systems of medicine require lengthy training over many years, but with traditional medicine, knowledge is often passed one-to-one through families and practitioners, and often born to family of healers. Whereas with reference to modern medicine, it is occasional health professionals to go through the formal training in schools as well as in the universities. Why Indian system of medicine? As I have already told, it is preventive and curative are the two important key components of Ayurvedic system. Whereas the major treatment approaches including the use of ashadi, that is drugs, anna, diet, and vihara, which includes exercise. Ayurveda. With this background, few important medicinal plants that are considered
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Boils and ditches. Roots are used to treat skin infections. Bark decoctions and roots are used to treat fever. Flowers and fruits are used to treat epilepsy. And the fresh leaves made into paste and mixed with water to clean wounds and scar sources. Fresh leaves are also used as a relief from itching. There are innumerable number of uses also about this. And the second, and this is commonly called as blackboard tree, and it's also called as milkwood tree or saptaparni. It is an evergreen tropical tree in the dogwood family. It is native to southern China, tropical Asia and Australia. Where it is common ornamental plant. And if in this particular plant, the bark is used to cure skin diseases and rheumatism. The root juice is taken with milk to cure leprosy. Dried powder is administered orally to cure diarrhea. Bark extract is useful in case of intestinal worms. Then an infusion of bark is given to fever, dyspepsia, and this plant is Nothopoditis pneumoniana. This comes under the family Acaceaceae. And this plant is commonly called as Durvasa Mara.
Hello? Is there any problem, sir?
Madam, voice is not audible.
Yes, sir. Voice is maybe is again doing. Hello, sir. Rajanna, sir. Audio connection is not there, sir, actually. Just a minute.
Excuse me, sir, we are not able to hear, sir.
Just a minute, ma'am. Maybe some network issue from sir's side. Please wait.
Hello? Hello?
Sir,
Hello? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ
Hello.
ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಹಲೋ
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಸರ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀರಾ, ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ನೋಡ ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.